that depends on what you can afford. You don't have to be limited by that, because you have to start like I started. I started just myself. I didn't have anything.
I got another question. So say you, for example, you get up there and you get in front of the screen and you get to talk. But on the other side of the room, is somebody either able to comment in if you mess up or able to help you out with what you're doing? What is that person called?
A director, man. That's called a director. You're looking for a director, right? So we actually had somebody right here in front behind the camera, but they're running the show in the tech side of things, and they can ask questions as they come in and just be a part of that particular process. Now, that, Daryl, depends on what you can afford. You don't have to be limited by that, because you have to start like I started. I started just myself. I didn't have anything. I just had a phone. Along the way, I built a team, and now I have this incredible organization, this very expensive and fancy building, this technology and this whiteboards, all that stuff. It's something that I've added along the years as I was able to grow. Why? Because I'm not into just putting money in my pocket. I'm not into that. I'm into building. So you gotta just know that, where are you at right now? Be honest with yourself, right? If you can afford a director, find a director, right? Somebody, they don't have to be expensive. Now, ideally, Daryl, this is something that you want to have in-house, because a virtual assistant is not going to be able to, like Jono cannot run my show. Jono is a great marketer. He cannot run this show. Whoever's going to run this show needs to be here. They need to be right here behind the camera and directing us. I have a great guy. His name is Jimmy. And he's the one that runs the workshops, and I don't have to worry about it. The coach and I, we just put the headphones on. We just put the microphones on yesterday, and we do our thing, and they run it. Now
he does the software with the cameras, the camera angles.
They zoom in, they zoom out, they change the camera angles, they do all that stuff. I don't have to worry about that, but I put myself in a position that I can afford that, right? I can pay for that guy and not worry about it, and I can give him a good quality of life. I wasn't there a few years ago. I was in the process of building. So you got to be honest with yourself. Where are you at right now? If based on what you're making right now, you can bring in somebody and pay them, $600 a week. Depends on what country, what state are you in. If you're in Florida, you can probably have a $500-$600 a week full-time person. If you're in California, that's what probably they make in McDonald's, right? Like, so it does depend on the state, but you got to look at your own finances, and based on that, you say, hey, I'm looking for this person. Craigslist. You can go to a place like, there's a place that we hire a lot of local staff, and that's called Indeed. That's the name of the
But
of
you
the
can
place.
also, we've done this too, Daryl. You can run some ads on Facebook and just say, this is the guy I'm looking for. We put Manuel on camera sometimes, like, okay, make me a video. What are we looking for? And we run it as an ad, and it works.
Hiring video. You can run a hiring video, and on that video, you can say something like, look, I'm into teaching people about investment vehicles.
Right.
And
kind of sell them on yourself.
I would love to be able to have somebody by my side that I can teach this, but can also help me run the show. And let's talk about pay. And then you can ask them to submit a video and say, make me a video and let me know why you think you qualify. I don't ask people for resumes. In years, I haven't asked for a single resume at AGM. Why? Because I don't have a resume myself. If you ask me what have I done to have any evidence of being successful, I don't have anything on my resume, right? I built AGM with no certificates on the wall, all right? I built Natural Slim with no experience, no nutritionist certification, nothing. Just I had a great genius dad that himself was not even a nutritionist or a doctor or nothing. He was just a genius businessman, brilliant man, super high education level and ability to understand markets and everything. So I don't ask for resumes, but I do ask for like, hey, can you make me a video and tell me why you think you're a good fit for AGM here, right? And let's see if we can work together. There's people looking for opportunities, lots and lots of people looking for opportunities. So when you're ready to pay somebody $600-$800 a week, then you bring a director. But you got to know that requires commitment, because it's $3,000 a month, right? That you got to pay for somebody full time to run the show. And hey, Daryl, it's hit or miss, right? Because I can tell you that for every 10 staff that I've hired, I've had to fire or they quit 9 of them. That's not everybody makes it. So it's part of the process of building, right? That's why this workshop that we have on February 10th will be a great one for you guys to attend, because it's not a small thing what we've done. We have 104 full-time staff members. It is intense to manage these people. It is intense to get value from them and make them feel that they're providing value to the organization and not have enormous waste. So that process is very, very, very important. And Ernest is going to be talking about what we do over here to make sure the team is getting better and that we are actually making them more valuable to the team in general. So you got to decide. Do you have the ability now to hire somebody, or do you need to run your own show, just like I did at the beginning of my marketing evolution?